Mahomes now on first down. Complete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10.
Green, 90. Green, 90. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Z.
Mahomes again here on second and 10. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end.
There we go now.
Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
We got to stand up over there. Shift. Check the backer. Check left.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
I'm coming.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got you, boy.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Green 39. Green 39.
Slam.
Z. So.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Left.
On second down, Williams. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Blue 45. Z. Under 10.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Mike's 5-4.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Slow. Let him know. Z. Switch.
Mahomes will try again on second down. That is caught at the 7-yard line and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit and another first down.
Tight end left. 3 down.
Here we go. Green 39.
Watch twist.
Left.
Watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it?
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Ace.
Bang.
Left.
Bang.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal.
Ace.
Check 37.
Ace.
Wide. Get wide.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
3 down. Here we go. Blue 45.
Now Mahomes. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for 2 and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Not plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for 2, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
Butker now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Ready. Green 39. Z. Slow. Mike's 5-4.
Mahomes now on first down. He's got his man on the comebacker. That's Watkins. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Mahomes now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 45. Mike's 54. Mike. Z.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Sacks. Ready. Green 39. Stop me. Z. 54. Right there.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. The tight end, Kelsey, has it over the middle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Ready. Green 39. Slow. Check 3. Z.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Here we go, D.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And Butker able to put this one through. And that will extend the lead to 11-0. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers' offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
This is brought in at the 21. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bud Dupree coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes.
And he's going to go down again. Bud Dupree in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Slow. Z. Wise motion.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again.
We do it. That's how
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
So. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Z. Mike 54.
Hey, watch the slant.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
So. 3 down. Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90. Z.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
On first down, Mahomes. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
26. Left.
Thing on the slot.
So.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. Touchdown, Kansas City. Sammy Watkins, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
3 down. Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90. So.
Check Mike 54.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Steelers set to take the field. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Z.
Mahomes going to throw. And this one is incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Green 39. Z.
Hey, check 24.
Mahomes to throw on second down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Trying to go back to Watkins, and that takes us from second to third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He's got his man. It's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. We got three, fellas. We got three.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Ready. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Check.
Slow.
54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, watch 54.
Z.
And again, it's Mahomes. Caught here by Conley. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He got 29 yards that time. Mahomes now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's first and 10.
Ready. Green 90. Green 90.
Mahomes to throw once more. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Slow.
Motion.
Slow.
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 29 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two.
Ready. Green 39. Green 39.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Z.
Stay at home.
Slow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Tight. Double tight.
We got three. Ready. Green 39. Green 39.
He's coming. We got double.
Left. Switch it.
Brad.
Nifty footwork at the 45. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. The extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 10, ready to return.
Butker now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And out come the Chiefs now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
39. Slow. Left. Slow.
Mahomes now on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Javon Hargrave in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Chiefs will be kicking off. Number 10, back to return.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And it's taken in at the 9. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. spinning again. So possession goes over here on the punt. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Hey, watch them, watch them. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 78 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
Single. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Slow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, it could also result in a melee later, though. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And now here comes Kansas City. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Check. Watch 54.
Mahomes now to throw. That is incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Green 90.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
I'll get him. Z. Slow. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Slow.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Easy work.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45. Take you to school. Z.
Right there.
Slow.
54 Mike.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Alert. 3 down. Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
They're going to try and throw. Now this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. The Steelers' offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Javon Hargrave able to disrupt yet another pass play, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
3 down, 3 down. Z. 5-4. Mike's 5-4. So.
Let's make these babies cry.
So.
Let's make these babies crawl.
So. Z.
Back to throw here. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. T.J. Watt in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here we go now. Green 90.
We got to get the ball.
Ace.
Yeah, let's go.
So. Z.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
Here we go. Green 39. Ace.
Ship.
So.
Right there.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Green 39. Z.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Mahomes now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Ace.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
So.
Hey, switch gears.
Here we go. Green 39. So.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Benjamin with it over the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The dump off good for 8 there on 1st down.
Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
So.
3 down.
Now it's Mahomes again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hill. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
Here we go.
Mahomes now on first down. He's got the hook up with Conley. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Mahomes will bring him up first and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
3 down, 3 down. Ace, ace. Watch twist. Watch the twist.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8.
Ace, ace. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. And while that's his 2nd rushing touchdown, 3rd total, he did have the receiving TD earlier.
He creates a matchup nightmare all the time, doesn't he? If you pull everyone in trying to stop him running the ball, split him out or get him out of the backfield and throw the ball to him, he can hurt you either way very, very well.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
Ace, ace. Ready. Blue 45.
They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion.
Kansas City is lined up for the kickoff. Number 10, waiting to return.
Butker now to kick this one away. And now out come the Steelers. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And now here comes Kansas City. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Here we go. Green 90. Green 90. Z. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Slow.
Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Crash down. Crash.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Once again for the EA Sports Game Day Award. Our winner is seated in Section 19, Row 33, Seat 6. You are the winner of an all-day grocery shopping spree.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Z. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught at the 7. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit and another first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal.
Green 90. Green 90.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
He's going to get it running right. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Watch the shift. Left, 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 left. Shift. Watch the shift. Z, 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 Z.
54, right there, right there.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's taking it around the 40. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Strong left, strong left. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Check, check, check. So. 42.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. It's a party now. So.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
So. 42's the mic, 42's the mic. So. Target.
On 1st down, Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Left.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Goes to Ware on the screen. And he'll go down at the 28. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Green, 39.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll leave this for Ware. They're spinning now. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. Green, 90. Green, 90.
Let's go.
Mahomes to throw once more. Stepping up, he's going to... Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the offense will hold on to this one right at the 5-yard line. Lucky there.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Right. Man, I got you. Here we go.
Mahomes going to throw it here. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Watkins alone on the left side. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes, and his pass incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Ready. Green, 39.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes, and this is going to be incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
And again, it's Mahomes. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Now here's Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Watch 54.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And going deep for Hill. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Fielded just inside the 20. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And now here comes Kansas City. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
SOS. Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Mahomes now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. But that's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Tight right.
Left.
3 down.
Slow.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Here we go.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right. Otherwise, that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
Green 39. Green 39.
3 down.
Right there.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to wind up and air it out.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada.